are in a situation with somebody and they've got something of value, like for example, a daycare where you have taken your child to that daycare, would you give me a yes or no? Would you send your child to a daycare where they say, hey, we're just going to take your baby to this building and do things to your child, but you can't ever even investigate at all in terms of what we're doing. You'll never know what we're doing to your kid, but just drop them off and we'll give them back to you at 5 o'clock. Would anybody in this room send their child to a daycare like that? Would you feel safe dropping your child off at a daycare that says you can't drop in, you cannot have cameras here, you cannot find out, you cannot investigate anything. Just trust us. We're gonna just do things with your child and we won't even tell you what it is. Well, nobody would do that, right? And so basically that's an extreme example of why transparency is really important when it comes to trust. And trust and transparency are critical when it comes to having well-functioning financial markets or just a well-functioning society in general. So in this case, they feel that the transparency wasn't really there. The bank is arguing this, and that their collateral things were being done with their asset. You know, like we got these little financial babies that we dropped off, and you're not protecting our babies. You know, you promised us this collateral. The collateral was connected to our little financial babies, and you're kind of messing us up.